We begin with the war between Israel and Hamas. Tonight, the White House is lit up in blue and white to represent the Israeli flag. It's a showing of solidarity following the surprise missile attack on Sunday. This is the deadliest attack on Israel in at least 50 years. That attack has killed 900 Israelis and about 11 Americans. 560 Palestinians have also died. Good evening, Southeast Texas. I'm Brenda Matudi.
I'm Jordan Williams. Tonight, the growing concern is what's going to happen to the roughly 100 hostages taken by Hamas. Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu says Hamas is promising to kill one hostage for every Palestinian home that gets bombed. The initial missile attack at 6:30 Saturday morning came as Israelis were wrapping up a 7-day festival. One man who was at the festival explained what he witnessed.
Seriously, it's really living hell. Never seen something like this. Bodies, all places for the slaughter. They slaughter us there. They didn't care if you are a man or a woman, you are young or old man. They are killers.
President Biden said today it's possible that Americans are some of the hostages. The Israel Defense Forces, the IDF, announced this afternoon it has mobilized 300,000 reserves ahead of what could be a, quote, full siege of Gaza. Now, the violence is being felt here at home as well.
Yeah, especially for those with ties to Israel. 12 News reporter Gloria Walker spoke with Beaumont City Councilman Mike Getz. And Gloria, the war is affecting his family members and his fellow temple members.
That's right, Brenda. Jordan, Councilman Getz says the conflict between Israel and Palestine is nothing new. However, the violence and destruction that Hamas is inflicting is truly heartbreaking.
Well, it leaves me sick to my stomach.
In only a few days, hundreds of people have been killed or injured due to the Hamas group attack in Israel, leaving loved ones here in Southeast Texas, like Beaumont City Councilman Mike Getz, wondering about the safety of his family.
My cousin lives in Israel. My brother lived in Israel for 40 years and passed away earlier this year and is buried in Israel. There's a strong connection between Israel and the United States.
The attack was started by what Councilman Getz calls religious fanatics.
To be attacked by these religious fanatics, which is what Hamas is, leaves me very leery of the idea as to whether or not a two-state solution is even viable or will ever be viable.
As Israel gathers its forces and prepares to strike back, Councilman Getz says America should stand in solidarity.
They need to strike back hard. America needs to unequivocally support Israel in doing so. But a conflict like this, they're going to need support.
Getz says he and his fellow worshipers from Beaumont's Temple Emanuel will be ready to send their financial support.
We always come to not just the aid of Israel when it has a catastrophe, but other countries and communities in our country as well.
Like so many around the world, he's praying for a peaceful resolution to a conflict that's barely begun. And statewide, Governor Greg Abbott has ordered all American flags to be flown at half-staff to honor those who have lost their lives the first days of this war. Gloria Walker, 12 News.
Truly devastating. Thanks so much, Gloria. Governor Abbott attended a solidarity gathering for Israel earlier this evening. The governor, along with other state, local, and faith leaders, met at the Dell Jewish Community Campus over in Austin. He addressed the congregation and vowed to stand with Israel every step of the way.
It is an act of war to which Israel has the right of self-defense, for which there is no expiration date on what Israel must do.
Earlier today, the governor also issued an executive order banning state agencies from buying goods produced or exported from the Gaza Strip. That ban also applies to any organization with ties to Hamas. 12 News will continue tracking new developments happening in Israel and the Hamas war. We're going to keep you updated over the air, online, and streaming on 12 News Plus.